Welcome to the Locker, Season 7, Episode 23. I'm your man, A. White, along with your man, Van Howes. Obviously, Van Howes is on the road doing what he do and doing the best way he do it. What's going on, man?
Man, I can't miss this for nothing in the world. I'm here at a track.
I wouldn't go that far, but
I'm here in Florida for a couple of days for a track meet.
Okay.
So we'll see how it goes.
They ain't got your jersey on the wall when you go to the hotels. They put my jersey on the wall. That's how we do.
That's probably what I need to start doing is bringing props with
me. Yeah. They might treat you better. You get that 5-star treatment. Last time I took you, or you took me to the hotel,
pause.
One of us almost got into a fight.
Pause.
It wasn't no pause like that. Come on, man.
Hey,
that ain't no pause, man.
That was something, dude. You just brought up that was.
Yeah, man. It's I don't know, man. I don't know why. I don't.
I'm sorry, y'all, because if you were at the bar with us that night, you would understand why I'm laughing so hard, because that was beyond. That is a day, Anthony, where there's only been a couple times in my life where I truly understood why there's a such thing as liquid courage. And that night was, dude, that has to be top 5.
Yeah.
Of all time of liquid courage. Y'all, that was crazy, man. That was a crazy night.
And I was making real life decisions. Like, I'm gonna go to jail? Do I want to go to jail tonight? But I wasn't leaving as no punk. I wasn't gonna leave as no punk. But I was gonna see if I was gonna address the situation at hand.
That was crazy, dude.
But how do you feel? All the talk has been about USA Soccer. Now, mind you, we lost, which is, it was uncharted territory. But how do you feel about where we were at in soccer? And the thing was in the FIFA World Cup. But the thing was that it's the same thing we've been dealing with on this show for a long time. I ain't gonna say dealing with, we've been addressing. So they went as far as they've been in years, in damn near 100 years. And they look terrible. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me see, Muhammad Ali. There's certain people that are just more athletic than you. Muhammad Ali had a whole tactic of wear you down. But, I mean, when you're tired, you tired. I mean, I don't know. But I didn't like, just like when our volleyball team lost and we were favored. I was, I'm going in, because I support the girls.
Right.
I'm going in. Mother's coming at me like, so you jumped ahead of. So you expect me to say, hey, they need to lose this shit. They shouldn't. Like, man, I was just cheering for my team. But man, we can't wait. We can't wait. To get on the other side.
I think, and I want to say in retrospect, I just think a lot of people like negativity. And here's the thing, Anthony. Here's a crazy part thing I think about this. It's kind of like us at Kentucky, right? U.S. soccer doesn't have the infrastructure. And I retweeted a great article today. And I have, and my son plays soccer for a small part of his life.
Right.
And I talked to a true soccer coach there. And that was, 9 years ago, brother. And then I watched stuff on Twitter. And you see the real coaches. And it goes down to this. Is we don't treat soccer like other countries do. We don't
Right.
develop like other countries do. Like this one guy said that, oh, the guy I talked to said this years ago that we train kids to get to college for free.
Oh, that is interesting.
People,
That is interesting.
if people in other countries train kids to be millionaires, you know what I'm saying? There's a difference. Like, someone said, I can't remember what the number, so I'm gonna just throw some crazy numbers out. Like in all the other countries, there's like hundreds and hundreds of leagues.
Right,
And
right.
developmental access. MLS just started this a few years ago. We have like 15 in the size country that we have. When are these kids going to develop? Like,
Right.
That is if you ever played soccer, and I'll say this is another thing I say. For all the flopping that they do, right? Have someone come and kick you on the ankle and see how that feels. Have someone put a couple of 6-stud rubber cleats on your Achilles and see how that feels.
Right.
Some of that is active, but dude, if you haven't been kicked, if you haven't been, Anthony, you know what? You know how many fights have happened because someone stepped on somebody's shoes? Right? Just think about how many fights happen. Someone steps on somebody's shoes.
Right.
Imagine putting 6 studs stepping on somebody's tempos. You know, tempos ain't got no. Them about
no cushion.
Yeah. None. So let's imagine someone stepping on your foot, dude. It hurts. So there's a lot with that game, man, that we just don't have. We have better athletes, but being athletic doesn't equate to being a stud in soccer. That is a highly skilled sport. And if you think just because we have bigger, faster, stronger, that ain't the sport for it.
Like you said, they practice different things. I could tell because I done watched some videos how they stop the ball, fake it. Like they practice different arts of, like even I just watched a lot of enough of the last game. Like even just showing, and it's anticipation of basketball, it's anticipation of football, but it's anticipation all game long in soccer. Like even just the passes are plays, and let's say we look real remedial in that last game, as Stephen C said. We probably didn't belong out there, but like you said, that's not the art we teaching. We teaching to be as fast as you can. This is why people don't understand when we talk on here about the NFL combine and you know, some stuff in the, like, it's different between being able to jump high. It's different between being able to jump far or run fast. But if you can jump high and do a 360 in the air, that's completely different than somebody. And that's kind of where we was at. We could jump high, we could run fast. But man, some of the stuff like just the anticipation, man, when kicking the ball down, and just stop it on a dime, or I don't know. It's just weird. But that's like you said, that's not what we teach.
Andy, let's go back to this. Think of all the great point guards in basketball. The great ones. Magic Johnson wasn't extremely athletic.
Right.
Jason Kidd wasn't extremely athletic. Like none of those. Magic Johnson is the only one. Like Magic Johnson is the only one that maybe you put off the side because he was 6'9". But all the rest of Mark Jackson, right? Mark Jackson was so unathletic. But his IQ and, like you said, ability to anticipate, those are the things like we see watching basketball. Like, how did he see that?
Right.
I'm gonna tell you, Chelsea Gray for the WNBA is knock-knee, slew-foot baller.
Right.
You don't have that, dude. How tall is Messi? Messi's what, 5'7", maybe 5'6", 5'7"? Probably one of the best ever.
Yeah.
Like all that size stuff doesn't matter. And in our country, and it's gotten worse, Anthony, because dude, it's all about size, speed, and all this stuff. And I saw these three kids, dude. I was waiting on one of my college athletes to train with track. And I saw these three kids out working with a trainer. And one kid was really good. I ain't gonna lie. That kid could, if he keeps progressing, would be a very good receiver.
Right.
But then he had two others. They might have been 8 years old. They weren't ready for that.
Yeah.
Because that's all we want to do. We're not truly developing skill set. We just running through some drills.
Yeah.
There's no why to it.
You probably haven't been with the right person, because you remember when Ray Allen always says it, and now everybody's starting to say, the first person I ever heard say it was Ray Allen. Why he was at my son in the gym today and got up 100 shots. Were they 100 game shots?
Right.
Are you getting to your spot and pulling up with, and then it reminds me of, and I tell again, I go back to the combine with people like, you run 100 yards, you push 225 pounds off your chest. But even with that being said, everybody, even weightlifters, be like, man, why so many weightlifters, man? Why so many weightlifters got big shoulders and big chests and big biceps? And it's very few, it's some, but I would say 70, 60% more that have all that and small legs. 6 or 7% of the lifters have small legs. Yes. Why? Because squats hurt, cleans hurt. You can lay down on the bench. You can do curls.
Bro, squats is the best exercise. It's aerobic, it's strength. Squat, you do some circus squats. Like, squats are the best exercise ever. Yeah, nobody want to go through that pain.
No, but like I said, you lay down on the bench, you just push that weight up off you a couple times, and you're good. Like I said, you got them women muscles, get in that bear and take them pants off. Everybody ain't got legs like Van Halen. Everybody ain't got quads like Vans, man. But I'm saying I'm gonna be skinny everywhere, or I'm gonna be thick everywhere. I've always been proportionate. Like I hate to walk around with little skinny legs.
See, dude, ankles that big. Like, how you supporting all that weight with ankles that you have Scottie Pippen ankles?
Nah,
I've seen, dude, you right. I've seen some dudes like built like what I can't remember the episode, like SpongeBob, like that, like a freaking V. Like, dude, come on. Makes no sense.
Everybody, I done told this story a bunch of times. I ain't go off this tangent, because I got some things I do want to talk about. Some UK stuff I do want to talk about. It reminds me of my game was really, I felt like my game was really good. Did you get it? Did you get the email I sent you? Don't worry about it. We'll talk about it later. Well, we'll talk about it another day. I thought my game was really good. I put up nice stats in college, whatever. I got to St. Louis with Marshall Faulk. And I was working out with Marshall Faulk. I'm saying I'm nowhere near, I'm nowhere near his level. But the things he do, I could do it, but not at his level. I feel like I feel like I can do it.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, this motherfucker, as soon as I get there, hey, Smooth, why you nah, I do one leg presses. I do one arms. He said, I do one leg at a time. And I'm like, what?
Yep.
And I was like, Now, mind you, I ain't half as strong as him, even though he don't look strong with lower. And he says, how many times in the game you gonna cut off 2 feet? How many times you gonna press off 2 feet? Static. Right. Now, mind you, I wasn't gonna argue with him anyways, but more, so this motherfucker been doing this probably since San Diego State.
Yes.
Like, everything is off 1 foot. So your 1 foot magic is, and I'm telling you, I ain't find this out till I was 25, 24, 25. Not saying anything. But it goes to what you're saying. Now, when I train youngsters, hey, no, we ain't gonna do it this way. I'm telling you shit that a Hall of Famer taught me. And they look at me like, why you ain't do it? Well, I didn't get a chance to do it. I was only in the league. But my point then is everybody, and that's the one thing you were saying, everybody that really don't want to pick up game. So you really got to pick up a kid, like you said, 12, 10, 12, 11, 13, where they don't know no better than to talk back and just hungry for the game. Because I'm feeding you something that was fed to me by a Hall of Famer. But people kind of look at it like, nah, my my gym teacher or my coach said do them this way. All right, that's fine.
Right.
And at that, now I'm not. I will give you at that age, one leg squats, one leg press. They bones and stuff may not be developed enough to. But or you could do lighter weight. It could be bands or whatever. Yes. Just get used to being on that off balance, getting your core intact. That's why Marshall fucking changed direction. Like boop 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 boop. Edgerrin James was the same way too.
You see, that's right. See, now you just taking it on a tangent that I can't get away from, because that is the crux of the matter. My wife and I just talked about this on our drive. Is the tough part for parents is how do you know whom to select to train your kids? Because there's a lot of guys out here who talk a mean game, or their cousin is the best guy out of their city, and now they want to claim that they really made them better when they was already good. So, like, how do you find the right trainer for your kid? Because everybody's different. Just like you just talked about unilateral or bilateral. Like in track, everything should be unilateral. Like there's only one sprinter in a history of sprinters that been ultra bulky, and that's Ben Johnson. And we know what Ben Johnson took. Everybody else is fit, but not like that.
Yeah.
So there's, like, in certain sports, you don't want to be bulky. You want to have elasticity. You want to train a certain way. And like in track, you should train more unilaterally than like in football. In football, you are more 2 feet than not.
Right.
So, but if you want to get faster, dude, you don't run off of 2 legs. You run off of one at a time. So if you don't have that coordination and strength, and the coordination is built off of, some of that's built off of lifting unilaterally. So I'm not gonna go on a tangent, but that today, dude, made me think. Of my wife said, like, what if we were not together and I had to find a trainer? I'm like, didn't even think about that. How do you know all the stuff you see? Because usually it's like, hey man, I know a guy, he trains such and such. That's where you should go. Then somebody else say, oh no, you should go here. How do you know who's right for your kid? Because somebody might be great, but they might not be great to train your kid, because your kid has a certain skill set that they're not used to training.
Yeah. That's kind of what happened with Jasper Johnson a little bit. We ain't talking about really training, but we is talking about putting your kids in somebody's hands. And like I said, we talked about it a couple of weeks ago, I think like 2 weeks ago. Talking about not being with the right fit, like Saquon Barkley, because he wasn't who was at Penn State in New York. In Philly, shoot, man, it is what it is. But that's why I was just looking at video on Jasper Johnson, and I know some more inside scoop or whatever, but you know, I say you get a man a minute and 13 seconds to shine, and like, man, I mean, and that's not really the training aspect of it, but man, let him get into a groove, man. Let me get the lather up, man.
Look,
I wouldn't put my kid with a coach that was gonna tell him, look, now if you up front and say, look, damn it, I'm gonna give a kid one shot only. If he miss it, be up front with that. Just be up front.
Man, look, and I tell my kid this all the time. I like, a lot of kids are too worried about the name on the front of the chest, the brand that they want to go to. You got to go to a place that fits you, that you got to understand when a coach is BSing you and being not as much BSing you. Because once you get there, we know that. I'll tell y'all right. Coach Smitty in my living room was a whole different Coach Smitty than when I went to that film.
Yeah.
But he didn't veer off too far from it. Like what he said in the living room was honest, but he glazed me a little bit more. He hyped me up a little bit more in the living room than he did in the film room. Still had to earn your stripes, but there is a level of you got to go find a spot that fits your kid more than trying to find a spot that makes you feel good as a parent to go tell your boy, hey man, my boy is at University of Miami, balling, scholarship, free. You know what I'm saying? Then your kid go there and he don't play until his senior year.
Yeah.
Or he don't like his coach and he transfers 2 or 3 times.
Right.
You got to find a place that fits your individual child more than trying to puff your chest because your kid is at Ohio State. Maybe Ohio State really ain't the place for him.
I ain't got no. I ain't gonna work for that. I don't have no kids, so I really ain't. But no, this is what I was thinking, huh?
Yeah, you don't have any biological kids, but you.
Here you go.
Take care of a lot of people.
Here you go. Yeah. You just said something that I forgot what you said, but it made me throw me off. But I did want to ask you this. Why? So women's basketball is around the corner. They already playing. Boys basketball is around the corner. Kenny Brooks said he got, after last year setting a 3-point record for UK women's basketball, he got a better 3-point shooting team this year. He got a better team this year. Now, mind you, Kenny Brooks, Craig Skinner might be the coldest Jones on campus. Might be.
No, they ain't no Mike.
Good. Keep it up. Keep it up. That's what I want you. That's what I need to do. Talk your shit, George. So
yeah, it ain't no Mike.
And I want to ask you because I want to ask the man himself. But just 2 years ago, and all y'all that's on here, it was less than it was 2 years ago. But all y'all that's on here, when they let Cassidy Rowe go, y'all knew somebody who he was a terrible guy. And I say I want to ask Larry Vaught. That's unprofessional because Larry Vaught's a Hall of Famer. But Larry Vaught, you wrote articles, you kept it going. Y'all, if people really want to buy into that shit, it could have ruled. You really couldn't. She wasn't big enough name. Now say that Jasper Johnson is close to me. So I feel the same way. But Mark Pope really ain't do what he's supposed to do after Sean and Jasper.
Yeah, okay.
She got her college paid for. She got to play for a team she shouldn't have played for. And y'all tried to ruin this man's career. Y'all tried to say, I heard when he came from Tech, he wasn't it. I heard this, I heard that. Yeah, man. Like if people really wanted to buy into it, the cold people ain't gonna put money into him because she's from Western Kentucky, whatever she wants. I don't know the difference between Eastern and Western Kentucky. I'm directionally challenged when it comes to the state because I don't travel the state. I stay in Central Kentucky. But I was just thinking about that. Like, man, ain't nobody said nothing. This dude's doing his gig, man. Like doing this 1-2. 3 McDonald All-Americans.
Dude.
Shaq daughter.
Shaq.
Got the old girl from
UConn.
Yeah. You taking people from Geno. But I'm saying, but it was a point in time where people were like, he wasn't. And I said, even at that point, he was on par. He was above par for what UK is used to. And ascending. And
I don't mean to cut you off, but you know what's worse, and that really got me off guard is when they said his daughter's still here. Yeah. That's the one that got me.
I don't know nothing about his daughters.
No, but and maybe I'm wrong, but I feel pretty strong about this. Is that if you are a coach on campus, your kid goes to school for free.
Right. Absolutely.
So she's not taking someone's scholarship. She's not even technically on scholarship. Because if I'm the coach's kid, I'm going to school for free anyway.
That's what I was thinking too.
So people
But
get
isn't
on
there a certain amount of roster spots?
there is no roster spots. And yes, I don't think
There's a
there's
limited rosters.
well, limited rosters now, yeah. But no, there's
But
no limited
then I don't think it was.
but Anthony, I don't think there's a limited roster now. You just gotta be able to put a roster together with the funds.
No, I thought there was a limit. I know in football there's a limit.
Yes, there's
Because
85.
it's so much money, you could have
Hold on.
you could just buy all the players. You could what's they call that? Monopolize.
Is it 15 then?
I don't know what it is. And I thought football is just like 85 or something. Like you just 85 players.
Yeah, basketball.
Now other people would be practice squad, but you ain't even playing, I think. Like NFL probably.
Okay, Anthony, there's a roster. It's 15.
Yeah.
So
I got something I want to tell you before you keep going, but go ahead.
I'm gonna say this. Your 15th player on the bench ain't playing anyway. Your 15th player on the bench, if you have 15, ain't gonna be that dude or that girl anyway. So I don't know, man. Like that whole thing we hashed it on here just pissed me off because as former athletes, we ain't owed nothing. We're not owed anything. We had many teammates that was done after 1 year, let alone 4 to be able to graduate. And just because, can you imagine if Coach Curry kept somebody on the team because he was 2 credit hours short from his
right.
Not his degree, because she already graduated from another level. That's not to mean you can do it, but you're not obligated to do it when you already graduated. Back in the day, the thing was go to college for free and graduate. If you hit that landmark, what else do you want? Everything else is gravy. If you get an extra year played for free, dude, you blessed.
What sport does Mark Pope's daughter play?
Is it soccer or volleyball? No, it's not volleyball.
Is it tennis?
Might be tennis. Or is it golf?
So she came in and took a spot. I can't remember what sport it was. She came and took a spot on the team because she Mark Pope's daughter. Now it counts against you. And
tennis, Anthony.
Okay. Yeah. And tennis gotta have less spots. Unless because they're Olympic sports, they treat them like club. But she came in and took somebody's spot because she's Mark Pope. And she not gooder than nobody on the team. And I say gooder on purpose.
It's 10. It's 10. They are limited to 10.
Yeah. So I don't know. I know you want your daughter home, but is that not a power move? That, like you said, go where you can compete, or since I'm here, I want you to be at the best university, getting all the amenities that the best players or that the bigger universities get.
I'm gonna say this, Ant. In a tennis match, all 10 players don't play. As I remember, don't quote me with this. There's 2 double matches, okay, and there might be 5 or 6 singles. So some of those doubles, or some of them play singles too. So let's just say you have 2 double teams and 6. I think it's 6. That's your 10. Your 6th player is not going to be great. If like a lot of those tournaments are won by, I guess if you have who has the worst 6th player. So I don't know. Is she good or is she just horrible?
Marginal.
Is she horrible?
Marginal.
No. I say, is she horrible?
It depends on what you think horrible is.
Yeah.
Is Mississippi State horrible in football?
All right.
Yeah. If you ask the SEC, possibly.
Right.
You ask the ACC, maybe not.
Did she take a spot from a great last person on your singles team?
You don't know if you only had 10 players on there. It could be a freshman. It could be a freshman that's waiting to come in and prove themselves.
Yeah.
Now you got all the questions. You want to be cordial. You want to be cordial.
No, I know nothing about her.
I don't either. All I'm saying is she got a spot on the team because she was the coach's daughter. And we were just talking about your boy, a women's basketball coach. So the whole fact that if we gonna address everybody, then we're gonna address everybody.
Yeah. I'm just reading up on her real quick to see.
No, I'm saying at our university we probably can do a little better.
I'm not sure, Anthony. I'm reading here. She was a 3-time Utah State champion.
And what?
She was number 3
in
tennis
high school
player
or college?
In high school.
Right.
Number 10 in the mountain. No, I'm just saying she wasn't horrible. And she went on a mission. So she's back.
She was in what state?
In Utah.
Carl Malone, John Stockton, name somebody else.
Do you know what the state of Utah tennis is like? I have no idea.
Don't care. I'm over here speculating. Don't care.
Okay, she was number 10 in the mountain region. So what would be the mountain region? Utah, Colorado, on Nevada, probably?
Get anybody kicking no dust about that?
So maybe she was better than Margin.
Maybe she won Kentucky good.
I don't think Kentucky tennis is that good.
Kentucky tennis they're pretty decent.
Women?
It may be the men.
I know the men did well, but I don't know about the women.
Let's move on to something we do know. Who's going to be the best team on campus?
Oh.
UK basketball, UK football, women's basketball, women's volleyball.
What do you mean by better? Ending with the higher?
Yeah. Yeah, going the furthest. Yeah, reaching the furthest. If we reach a good bowl game in football, then that's fine.
Damn, man. I'm going to say this. It's not men's basketball and it's not football. I'm struggling with the women's basketball team because they're young. But if those young girls come and ball out at the guard position, that front court is deadly, can be deadly. So can they make it to the Elite Eight? I feel good about that. But I think Skinner can go to the finals.
Skinner lost a lot. He lost a lot this year.
But Skinner regrouped.
Yeah.
He really lost one person. That's killed. The setter was a freshman.
Right.
And Brooklyn is coming back healthy. I think I'm going to go volleyball. Hold on. Who are the list? I'm going to rank them. What's the
Johnny
list?
KY Blue? He agrees with you.
Okay.
They only allow you to do 4. We got UK. I had UK basketball, football, basketball, volleyball, baseball.
Ooh. Okay. If we go
cheerleading
here,
don't count. No,
cheerleading don't count. Volleyball's 1. basketball, women's basketball 2, men's basketball
now it
3,
gets interesting.
men's basketball 3, football 4.
What? Because it's less games?
No, I can see the men's basketball getting to the Sweet 16. I think the best thing for the men's for football to do is go to a Liberty Bowl.
Yeah, but here's the thing: the route is different. So if we win the first day in the NCAA tournament in basketball and lose the second day, first weekend,
right? That's hard.
That is not equivalent to this football team making a bowl game. Period. They route is harder.
I said this. I said I see the men going to the Sweet 16. If they don't get to the Sweet 16, then football jumps.
No, so if you think they're gonna make it to the Sweet 16, I agree with you. But if you think, because my initial statement was who's gonna go further, obviously basketball is gonna go further because they make it to the first weekend. That's equivalent. That's equivalent, like you said, then to Cats going to even the Music City. That's make to the first weekend is them making to Music City.
I would say this: if we go to a bowl game and win, that jumps any Sweet 16 bid by men's basketball. Men's basketball,
any bowl game.
If they win a bowl game next year,
right?
The men's basketball team would have to go to the Final Four. If they go to a bowl game and win, men's basketball got to go to a Final Four to beat them, in my opinion. Because, like you said, the terrain is tougher.
Right.
But like, if women's volleyball doesn't get to the Final Four, then women's basketball can jump them by going to the Elite Eight. See, I have women's basketball going to the finals again. You know what I'm saying? So
I give them 2 years for that. Wait a minute. What's Clara, a junior or a senior this year?
Clara's a senior.
Okay.
So this is how I'm ranking it right now by finish. I think women's volleyball goes to the finals. I think women's basketball goes to the Elite Eight. I think men's basketball goes to the Sweet 16. I honestly don't think UK football makes a bowl game.
Right.
So I can't. Now if they make a bowl game, then that jumps them. I just don't see them making. I don't see them getting a 6 win.
Damn. What about baseball? Will you put baseball in between that football, men's?
No. Okay, baseball will probably finish in front of football.
Damn.
Barely.
Damn. Hey, William Stein, these are Van House thoughts and Van House thoughts all along. Damn.
If I'll say this, if they make it to a bowl game, they jump everybody except volleyball and women's basketball. If they make it to a bowl game, that to get to a bowl game this year with their schedule jumps everybody except women's basketball and volleyball, because I see them going pretty far.
You don't put what you call it, UK basketball up there, Elite Eight?
Women or men?
Men's.
No, right now I have them make it to the second weekend and losing. That's just me having not. Look, we haven't seen them play since like football. Like you said, Anthony, if football beats Alabama like some people predicted, then football might be number 2. If they beat Bama, they might be. It'll be. But I don't think volleyball changes. I think volleyball is pretty much, in my opinion, where I see them finishing is lock at number 1.
Sheesh.
My preseason I don't think they are so strong, and they reloaded, and they got their best player back healthy. I think they are a lock to, at worst, make it to the Final Four. And they make it to the Final Four, that means one of these other teams gonna have to do something extraordinary to jump.
Sheesh. Hmm. That's all I got. That's the end of the show.
Hey.
No. Because really,
They
like I
got to
said,
do
no,
what
that's all I really came with. Because we about to be uptick in UK football. See, you ain't even see the email I sent you.
No, I didn't get it.
Huh?
No, I didn't get it.
So just for the people's sake, I want to see what the difference. This time of year, what are we? This is 4-week summer school.
We're
Or
in
we
8 week
already?
We're in 8 week now.
8 week already, man. What's going on in UK football, man? How you think Will Stein holding things now? I don't know nothing. You don't know nothing. Neither one of us know nothing. You think he just letting them do what they do because there's so many new people on campus?
Well, what you mean by letting them do what they do?
You played under Bill Curry.
That's what I'm about to say. Are you saying Coach Curry?
How Mummy let us do what we wanted to do?
Yeah.
Like is he getting a mind straight? Because he got that young mentality. That young mentality is let's not corral these dudes. Let's let them be who they gonna be. Now, mind you, Bill Curry didn't let you make bad decisions. If you did make a bad decision, you was gonna pay.
Right.
Mommy gave you freedom to make whatever decision you want to make, but if it was the bad decision, you was gonna pay. So how much do you respect the team to do the right thing? Well, with Bill Curry, so basically with Hal Mummy, he ain't gonna lock the gate. So if you want to sneak out, make sure you come back in one piece. Bill Curry gonna lock the gate with barbed wire fence. If you go out and you get in trouble,
and it's locked both ways, and he only got the key to go in and come out. So you got out, you snuck out. And I really do think in this day and age, you have to give kids some rope, because if you don't, that ain't how the world works anymore. You can't rule with an iron fist, and you gotta, like you said though, if you F up though, you're gonna pay dearly. So I think you gotta have that ability to trust your kids, but it's gotta be clear consequences when they do wrong. And I hope that's what Will Stein. I think being a younger guy, I think he understands that I do have to do. There's just too much access to kids now, and you can't unless you're going to take their phones away.
But there's nothing to do in Eugene, Oregon, is there?
Yeah, there's some.
So you can let them out. I mean, you can let somebody out in the break.
And you know, damn, there's something to do on every campus. You might not be able to go to the city. There's something on every campus that you can get into.
Yeah, but man, I ain't even trying to get deep off into the details, but whatever you're gonna do, it ain't gonna be like. I don't even know. You better nope. Nope. I mean, I ain't even gonna say nothing. I ain't even gonna say nothing about I ain't gonna say nothing about no former players. Nobody. I ain't gonna say nothing about myself. Former players. Nobody. Point was
there are definitely levels. Huh? There are definitely levels. Like
yeah.
But there's still, you can still get in trouble.
Did you ever feel like there was levels of risk to take?
Yes.
Like
that's it.
I ain't gonna do it for this, but I'll do it for this.
Yes, for sure. Hey, the Chicago Bears training camp was in Platteville, Wisconsin.
Chase Kurtz. But again, we back to the levels, Steve.
There was nothing to do in Platteville, Wisconsin. Players still got in trouble.
No, they traveled though. They had people travel.
And there was there was no travel. There wasn't nobody coming to Platteville.
What?
Wasn't nobody coming to Platteville.
You ever been to Peoria, Illinois?
It's easier to get to Peoria than it is to get to Platteville.
Point being is,
I've been to Peoria. It's easy to get to Peoria than it is to get to Platteville. Because, hey, here's the difference. All right, I'm gonna be raw with it. All right, and what's the typical demographic of NFL teams at ethnicity wise?
the people on the team or the city?
Yeah, people on the team. The people on the team.
African American males.
All right. So if a large percentage of the team are African American males, Peoria, Illinois is highly African American. So that's what I'm getting at. So when you bring somebody to Peoria, they can blend in a little bit more. You catch my drift? Platteville, Wisconsin. If you bring, they sit out like a sore thumb. It's obvious why they there. So
no, they sit in the car. And they may look like the rest of the civilians of the city. They could look like the rest of the civilians of the city.
No, they can't. Not that.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me ask you this. So the average demographic of an NFL player dates the average demographic of the NFL player. So the average NFL player dates a African American white woman. Dude, what are you talking about? Come on, man. It's a locker, man. You playing. You play too much. You play too much.
This is what's crazy. I had this conversation a long time ago. In the NFL, there's a 53 team roster, right?
Right.
See, we only focus on the 1%ers on the roster.
Right.
There's another 40, 30 guys that ain't got access to what your millionaires have. And they make more money. I was just saying when I play. The majority of the guys that was on my team, I only was on 2 teams.
You ever been in Napa, California?
See, I never, yes, but I've never played on those teams. I've only played on 2. And the mass majority.
I beg to differ with your opinion.
Okay. And that's fair because you was on a roster of Raiders. I wasn't on that roster. Yeah. So I wouldn't know.
So I know they travel because I know they travel.
Yeah. You also
sit in your car at Walmart's parking lot until.
And that's what I'm saying. And where was y'all camp?
Napa Valley.
Okay.
Right around the corner for layout, where E40 pounds are really 40 Bella.
That's what I'm about to say. Napa has more. They are more diverse than Platteville.
You keep saying the diversity don't matter. Put it like this.
And this is what I'm saying.
Huh?
No. You just said what you said is so true. If you go to Platteville and you let's say, even if you are not an African-American female, you are a very attractive non-African-American female. You're going to sit out like a sore thumb. And if you go in the Walmart parking lot, there's only one Walmart in Platteville, you're going to stick out like a sore thumb. That's all I'm saying. It's going to be obvious. And the thing about
why are you doing this? Like, why are you doing this? What if they not? Why do they have to be attractive? Is every football player attractive? You just said the 1%ers.
All right.
Are the other 40? Are all the other 40 attractive?
All right.
Wait a minute. Better yet, let me ask you this: you think I'm attractive?
Hell no.
All right. No, man. You got these people way up. You got these people who believe in nothing.
Oh, I'm gonna say this. This is how cheap. Since we just telling stories on this is how cheap NFL players are, y'all. So again, our training camp was at Platteville, Wisconsin, University of Wisconsin, Platteville, when I was with the Bears. And grown-ass NFL players at that time, some of the top 10% salary guys would go to Walmart, buy TV and all that stuff, keep the box, keep the receipt, be in camp 3-4 weeks, and take that shit back.
No.
Yes.
No.
Wow.
That's wow. That's interesting.
I'm like, are we serious?
That is interesting.
That's what we doing? Because we all know Walmart takes everything back. Dude, they would go there, buy a TV, buy a microwave, use it, and just on their way out, they just take it back, get their money back.
Woo! Man, why not just rent one though? That's silly. That's crazy. I ain't never seen that. I never noticed that. I don't know if that happened or not. But I mean, I don't know if it happened around me. I never witnessed that. But
dude, that's
I don't put it past anybody.
And some players on the team had their dorm was laid. Well, like damn, dude, we here to sleep and practice. We ain't got no time. And when we had off time, well, for me, when I had off time, I drove back. I ain't staying in Platteville. If we had a day or two off, I'm going. I'm not staying no Platteville.
So, was you married then?
No. Dude, and there was
get yourself in trouble. Don't say no more. Say less.
And there was nothing to do in Platteville, dude.
You don't do nothing. You don't do nothing in Lexington.
Facts. Touche.
Like, what'd you do? You ain't like the club or nothing.
Touche. That's fair. I just didn't like being in Platteville, dude. And it wasn't like we had that much time off.
That's true too. Man, I'll tell you this. I'm gonna say this really quickly. Then we're gonna move on to one subject and we're gonna get out of here. My time in Oakland, that small amount of time we had off, I got acquainted with someone who worked for the Raiders.
Okay.
And so they always were where we were and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And it got me in the doghouse.
Oh.
And that's why I'm gonna say this.
I can see that.
You said BS. How can I get in the doghouse with a man that's married?
You said acquainted. That's crazy, man.
Because I didn't know who this person was. He or she.
I feel you.
To keep everybody's identity safe. And that was my point. So whenever we was on break, I told you Zach Kroc was like, man, watch what you're doing.
Right. Yeah.
Man, little bitty old me. Man. So I was just like, man,
bro, training camp is wild, dude. I don't think people understand.
That's the part you leaving out for the people that's listening and may not know. Like the thirst is real.
No,
you're talking about looks. The looks don't even matter at that point.
Keep talking. I'm gonna have to plug my laptop. Keep talking.
We only got 3 minutes left. You don't got 3 minutes.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, training camp is wild.
It's rigorous. Now, if you like us trying to make the roster is a whole lot different. And that was the problem with me. I was trying to make the roster, and I was trying to live my best life.
You know what's crazy, Ant? Who was in camp and got cut because he tried to get a girl into his room? I can't remember who. It could have been a Raider. It was somewhere out west.
It was a dude at the Raiders. A dude I played with at the Raiders did that.
Dude, I want people to understand. That's how wild And this place was a hotel.
Risk it all. Risk it all.
There's no way to sneak somebody in a hotel because you're on cameras.
Ain't nobody there but y'all.
Right. And it's locked. Like where you gonna sneak? You can't sneak nobody in a hotel. Now, if you were in a
unless they're
dorm,
on staff, would you get you in trouble?
That's the same. That's even worse.
Right.
You get in more trouble. You get in more trouble. Like, dude, training camp, man. Some of these dudes, it's like, why? Like, what are y'all doing?
But that's why they do it, man. You gotta get them away from desire, urges. You just got to get the guys away. And you call yourself sneaking somebody in.
Of a hotel. Not like back in the day, the motels where you have an outside door. And now those you could.
No, our stuff was all outside, wasn't it?
No, mine wasn't.
The Rams was a college dorm or something like that.
Dorm. Yeah,
college dorm. Yeah.
So those are easier to sneak people in. Like when we was at Platteville, you can sneak somebody in the Platteville because there's too many access. That it's not one building with 4 access points. There's a dorm that's multiples. And there's no cameras. Back in those days, they might have cameras now. I don't know what they do in dorms.
Right.
But when we went to school, there was no cameras, so you can get away with it like that. Maybe you could have them dress up a certain way, but in the hotels, nah, that's stupid.
But so if you got a kid going to camp, Mr. Jones asked Jock what happened when they went to camp. Found out the deal. I want to know. I want to know.
Nah, keep that.
Before we go real quick, so they did bring up we got media day coming in this week. And did you go to media day? I'm assuming you did. We lost Van. So he was right. He did need to plug his computer up. So I was gonna ask him, and when he comes back, I'm gonna ask him, did he go to media day? Because SEC media day, as Stephen C. so eloquently pointed out, July 20th through the 23rd. I'm going to try to see who Van thinks should go to media day. For me, I think the players that go to media day, I think it's going to have to be Minchie. I don't know. It can't be too many offers, but I think it's going to be Minchie. Ty, Humphrey Grace, Minchie, and it's either going to have to be Nick. It's either going to have to be Nick or Baxter. Conversation I have right now that we getting off about media day. I said, who do you think is going to be at media day? If it's 3 people, I don't know. I'm going to give 4 because I'm thinking 2 and 2, but I'm thinking 1 offense and 2 defense. But
it's easy.
Huh?
It's easy. It's got to be Minchie. It's got to be Ty.
Okay. Now it ain't easy.
And it's got to be
Humphrey Grace.
I'm going to say Humphrey Grace.
Okay, but I'm saying if it's 2 offense, 2 defense.
Baxter,
Nick, Willie too young. Right?
No.
Yeah.
Will it be a junior, right? Yes.
Oh, I thought he was a sophomore. Okay.
This will be his 3rd year. I will Willie Minchie, Ty, and Humphrey Grace.
Not Baxter.
No.
Sheesh.
And the only reason Minchie going because the quarterback got to go.
Not Nick Anderson. Over Willie.
Okay. I can see that. But if I'm picking Willie.
Now, I guess it could come down to who talks the best or who got less mustard on their jacket.
I think Willie earned it.
What do you mean
Oh,
earned it? Because he played at Kentucky?
no, because he is that dude. I
Nick
think
ain't. Nick's not that guy.
Nick wasn't that last year. Mm-mm. That's what I'm saying. At LSU, he wasn't that. And like honestly, Kenny Minchie probably shouldn't be that, but he's a quarterback.
What if it ain't Kenny? What if it's Nick?
Okay.
What if it's? Would you be fine with Nick and Willie?
So
Or CJ and Willie? CJ and Willie.
what I would do, and this is wrong probably because like you said, age. I would go DJ Miller and Willie. That's wrong because DJ's a sophomore, but if
No.
I'm going off of guys because this is my thing. This and I'm wrong with this assessment, but I have a little bit of festivity with this because I didn't go to media day.
That's what I asked you before you broke it. That's the exact question I asked you. I said, did you go to media day?
Mm-mm.
And if you don't get selected to media day, there is that bit of it does provide that bit of tension in the locker room.
Yeah, I'm still
who they send? I need to know who they sent. Who?
There's two things in my career at Kentucky that I'm pissed off about, and that's
Who
one.
they send?
I know they sent Kurt Soupy.
It had to be BJ, Chris Ward.
I don't know.
You said Chris. I thought you said Chris.
No, Kurt Soupy.
Okay, Kurt.
Yeah, they sent him. I can't remember, Anthony. I think it was only 3 that year, though. I don't think they sent 4. I think they sent 3.
Kurt, Billy, and was Isaac still there? Isaac wasn't there.
No, maybe Jay Suma. I don't know, dude. I don't know. I was a team captain and it didn't go to
Schlar.
It might have been slower. It could have been slower.
I'm trying to think.
I can't remember, Anthony, but I'm a team captain and I didn't go to media day.
So it's Ray McLaurin.
It could have been Ray Matt. I don't know. That is a good one. It could have been Ray Matt. So for me, if you have any leadership in your production, you're productive, you should go to media day. And who else on this team was productive for us last year? Like you can't go off the portal. Like to me, portal guys probably shouldn't go. And that's just my opinion.
I agree. Yeah.
That's just my opinion. I'm not saying that's right, but my opinion, portal guys should not go to our media day. So for me,
I guarantee you it was Ray.
It could have been
because Kurt Soupy on y'all guy that year was Kurt Soupy Ray. It might have been just Kurt and Ray.
It could have been. So for me, I'm basing off of production from the last team, and offensively, it has to be Willie and DJ,
or Willie Ty. Huh?
Yeah. If you want to only say 3,
who went with us? Well, when I went, my senior year was me, Waylon, and Dusty.
Just offense?
No. I'm sorry. Me, it might have been 4 of us. Then it was me. I know me and Dusty and Snedeker. When I said Waylon, I meant Snedeker.
Okay.
Waylon might have went. But if you saying going on production, there was no reason for him to go. Like at that point, he wasn't productive after his junior year. I think it was me, Snedeker, and Dusty.
Okay.
But I was like you. I was on the poster my junior year because Tim was on there by himself my sophomore year.
Okay.
My senior year, they left me off the damn poster.
Dang.
They had Q McCord, D Homer. They had all the weapons. That Jeff Snedeker, Gordon Crow, Dennis Johnson. I said, yeah, you got to be in class. Now, mind you, I might have been failing 2 or 3. That kind of stuck in my craw too. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, that I am livid over that. Not and that I'm gonna
So
say
you
this.
think you wait a minute. So let me put you on the spot. Let me. So
Uh-huh.
you think you should have went over Kurt, or you should have added?
No, I should have been added.
Okay.
If you look at going into that year, we were the two most productive defensive players on that team. Chris Ward ended up being the most productive that season, but going into our senior year, we were the two most productive players on the defense. Plus, I was a team captain. And if you remember back in those days, we only picked one offense and one defense.
I'm gonna name y'all receiving core. You always talk about.
I already know who it is.
Brent Allen, Craig Carter, Kevin Coleman, Harold Dennis, Dietrich Harrington, Stuart Lackey, Marvin Love, Norman Mason, Theo Sanford, Tyler Siddons, Jaysuma Sims, and Craig East.
That's it.
Some blast from the past, but you got to know, hey, if you ask anybody ever cite that receiving room, they may get three right. They get three right.
No,
and this don't knock on the players.
No. Oh, you said they will only get three right.
Right.
You probably right.
You want to see the running back room? After the exit of all SEC tailback Mo Williams, Carl Grinter, Raymond McLaurin, Lee Wesley, Anthony White.
And
your senior year.
You had the freshman. Days and Logan.
No, that was at the end of last year coming into this season. Them guys wasn't on there yet.
Oh,
the returners. All those people were returners.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Otherwise, I think Quentin McCord was on there. I don't know who else would have been on that receiver list, but
no, that receiver list, Anthony, that freshman class was pretty damn good. Yeah, it would have been returning, would have been Yeasty, Jaysuma. Are you sure Marvin Love didn't move the defense by that time, or Marvin moved the next year?
This was going into the season. This is okay. This is when you're going into the season.
Okay, Norman. So it was really Jaysuma, Keo, Yeasty, and Norman Mason. Those are four.
Cole.
No, KK Cole was a freshman.
K. Cole came in with us. He came in with me and Craig.
Oh, did he? Okay.
And Dietrich. Dietrich red shirted though.
Okay. So it would have been K. Cole, Yeasty, Norman Mason, Jaysuma, and Keo. Yeah.
And Tyler Siddons.
Okay. Y'all heard what I said.
I said what I said.
So, yeah, that.
Yeah.
You right. That Mo Williams leaving hurt.
Damn, you gonna throw that in my face?
No, that's in on that. That's in my career. Two people who pissed me off that left. It ain't even tell nobody. Mo Williams,
baseball player.
Yep. And I'm gonna tell you this: we wouldn't have went 1-10 if that baseball player didn't go and play baseball. I guarantee that. Guarantee we wouldn't have went 1-10. I don't think people understand. Let's end on this, Ant. I don't think people understand. That bowl year, my freshman year, wasn't supposed to happen.
Right.
That next year, we had like 20-some seniors.
But y'all had the same backfield, right?
Yeah, we did.
The
only person
I thought Mo was a true freshman.
Mo was a true freshman. He came back his sophomore year. That next year,
but they ran a different offense then, right? Yeah, when they started running that pro style.
No. Well, I guess you want to call it. It wasn't really okay. Yeah, it wasn't eyeball, but it was still running the ball. And we lost Alfonso Browning and a big fullback. That's really all we lost offensively. In the O line, that O line was. Who
was a big fullback? Did Damon Hood play fullback?
Yeah, but it wasn't Damon Hood. It was the other one. Remember, we ran I-bone. Damon Hood was a second back. You know, Damon Hood was Miss Kentucky. So he
big meathead. Damon Hood, a big meathead. So
I can't think of his name. I can see his face. Man, I'm getting old now. Damn it.
Not Gordon.
No, you wouldn't know. He was good though. He was real good.
Yeah.
That's who we lost. But the most important thing, we lost that O-line. That O-line was legit. And they were all
probably why the hell Pookie got the hell up out of there.
Probably.
Y'all wasn't gonna protect him.
Probably so. But here's the thing though.
Yeah.
We came back the next year, ran an offense that would have highlighted Pookie.
I give you that.
Right?
I give you that.
So I think that next year he would have been able to show his versatility more than he showed when we ran the I-bone.
I give you that.
So unfortunately he left. I'll just say this. We would have won. I really believe, even with the Juro murder. I don't want to say it, but I'm just that murder thing that set us back. We had some players on that team. We just had them out of place. We just had them out of place because we didn't have a quarterback.
Right.
We had a quarterback with Mo and with Yeasty and with K. Like, dude, that receiving room. I don't even want to talk about it because I get pissed off about it.
I don't know why you put me on. You should have went one screen. All right.
I hit the wrong button.
We don't want to get Van pissed, man. We're gonna get up out of here, man. We appreciate y'all for coming out, man. Most words for Van Howes and Van Howes thoughts all alone, but we do got a new feature though.
What's
that? We're gonna try to figure some things out. Okay. I can adjust your mic and everything, huh? Ooh.
See, I don't even know how to do this because I'm on my phone.
I got you. I didn't think about that. Wait a minute, what happened? There we go.
What's that?
Who won the show?
Oh, how do I take myself out? I'm in the wrong button. I don't know how.
Man, what are you doing, man?
How you got
me off the screen, dude?
I have no idea. Dude. That's why you can't be on your phone.
Man, we appreciate y'all, man. Like, subscribe, share, follow, man. Come back next week, man. Most of these thoughts are Van Howes thoughts alone. Please believe, no matter what city you got, there's parking lot lizards everywhere. So we're gonna be back next week, and we don't got no extracurriculars this week.
Parking lot buzzard is crazy.
No. Anyway, Van Howes, we out of here.